Hello everyone, welcome back to my journey podcast. It's been a long time coming. You guys asked and I have responded. The show has been off for some time now, but we are back. And today I have two exciting ladies who are going to be sharing with us their basketball journey. One has been through it all for the last 10 plus years in the game, she has been on top of the game, and then the other is one of the upcoming stars in Ugandan basketball. Ladies, would you please care to introduce yourself? I'll start with the lady on my right hand side, Coach Mavita.
Thank you for having me. My name is Mavita Ali. I'm head coach for Sparks, and I also coach the national team, the women's assistant coach for the Gazelles, and I'm executive director for Scorpion Leadership Organization.
Yes, and over to the lady on my left.
Thank you for having me. My name is AYak Madalen. I'm a player for the Sparks.
Yes, so you could be asking yourselves, why did I invite these two ladies here? These two ladies also happen to work with Makerere Sparks. That's the basketball team for Makerere University, the ladies, and they are in Division 1 currently. Last season ended, and right now they're in the off season and doing a bit of training. So just going to go briefly. Coach, you have been in the game for some time right now, and you have been you are a national team coach for under-18 as and also for the Gazelles. But then I would love to know our viewers, how did you start basketball? Where did basketball find you?
Well, I think it found me at home. My big brothers used to play for Power, so I think that's why I saw basketball for the first time. And then I went to Navisusa, and of course there's a vibrant team playing. Gloria was already in the team, Gloria Kubisha, the commentator in NBS. And I was playing volleyball at the time, but I switched sports after my O-level. After my A-level, I switched sports from volleyball to basketball because volleyball wasn't doing it for me. I was really mediocre, so I wanted something to be good at. Then I switched sports to basketball, so that's in short. Then I played in Makerere University. The A1 Challenge was my first club. I think it's the only club I played for. Yes, then Makerere, then A1, then national team, then I quit. I retired. Then I retired.
Coach, the truth is, we hear Coach Mavita, yes, but we've never seen a picture of you. I've never seen one personally.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Why is it a good thing?
It's looking horrible. That's a good thing. There are some pictures. I have some. I have a few.
I'm going to pay some top dollar for that. I'm going to get an outfit top dollar for that. So guys, in case you have a picture of Coach Mavita playing for A1 or national team, I'm paying for it. So, Ayak, over to you. Where did basketball find you? I know you played in high school a bit. I hear you were a star. But yeah, tell us briefly, how was it like? When did you start playing basketball?
Well, it was in Form 1, that is 2015. So I joined St. Michael. So then I just saw it as a men's game. So mainly it was we just class Form 1s, you go watch kid boys play. You just so it was every Saturday you just go watch them play and get excited. So Form 1 passed, Form 2. Then it was like a day to regionals. Then the coach of the ladies team for St. Michael said, I have been seeing you around, it seems you love the game. Would you like to play for the regionals? My India had never stepped off of this match. So he just told me, come tomorrow, we're going to the games. I didn't want to. I just went and played all the rubbish. Thank God it wasn't recorded.
Yeah.
We lost all the games, so from then when I came back after losing, then I'm like, let me give it a try. So from there I went to Senior Highs, then throughout my life, so I was in Senior High until the COVID years. So when COVID came, I stopped playing. So I joined university. First year I didn't play, second year.
Isa, you could be asking yourself, where did I get the information that you were a star? Actually, I was while doing my memo looking for the gamble, I land on someone, they tell me, hey, I sent you AYak. I'm like, you said that's AYak? I'm like, ah. So I don't know if you know Bonus. I don't know if you know him, but he's told me to come back into the game.
Because used to encourage, was like, hey, why used to play? I'm like, I'm just looking at maybe I can't balance because I said I had to balance basketball and studies. So I was like, no, Sparks is there for you. The training is, it's off and on. You can come when you feel like that's what you do.
Okay.
You come for the game.
Yeah, okay, now we're going to go to that here, on and off, talking about the Sparks a bit. So I know you joined Sparks during the second round, yes. When you joined Sparks, at that time, what were your expectations and how was it like at that time before Coach arrived?
Before Coach arrived, it was more.
Yeah.
Okay, who is available? I said, yes, I'm playing. Like that. So we write the names, you would make it, you come and play. It was just when they say tip off, play all the cards. And I was given play. So I just did all of it.
Good. Okay, I'll go back briefly to that. When Coach arrived, how was it different and everything? But then our coach, back to you. You told us to play for A1 challenge, and I'm looking for the picture. It's a reality. But then I just want to ask you briefly, what were some of the achievements you hit during playing for A1? I know A1 has a couple of championships. Were you in the team?
Not a couple, we got one.
Only
one very valued and treasured championship.
Yeah. So were you part of the team?
Yeah, I was part of the team. We got the championship. At that time, there was really two top lady teams.
Yeah.
Lady Bucks and A1 Challenge. I think we went to the finals pretty much every year for a couple of years. And 2006, 2005 or 6, I'm not sure.
2006 it was
2006.
It was Lady Bucks, I think.
2005?
Yeah. So before that,
2005 is our championship year. It's terrible. I'm not good at the timeline. So 2005 is when we won our championship, and it was amazing. Then that was our only championship for A1 Challenge. We won a couple other championships at Makerere University as a Sparks, with the university team. And what else? I think I've had more achievements as a leader in the game, in being a management as a coach, as opposed to as a leader. So
yeah, I can understand that. So many actually people. If you go to soccer or soccer tournaments, most of them play carry some don't have anything to show for it. But then they be like, I won as a coach. I won as an admin, I was a team manager, I won something. So now you played for A1, you won one championship and you went to the national team. How was it like, that first time going to the national team? How was it like I'm sure you must have been a young guy.
Not really. We didn't have a lot of national team engagements like the girls have now. Now every year at least there's a 3-on-3 engagement or a national team for Gazelles going out. For the junior guys. So we didn't have that. We really didn't have that. So I played for the national team I think maybe 4 or 5 times. I was captain twice. And by the time I retired, I was in the national team towards the end of my career, my playing days. We didn't have much engagement, so I was one of the senior players. Going out. So it was fun. It was with my peers, so it was quite engaging, and we played the Kenyans pretty much every time we used to see each other. So we had a very familiar territory around East Africa. It used to be called East Africa. What was it called? It wasn't called Zone 5 then. It was called another name. I forget the name. So it was familiar territory with the Kenyans beating up on us. The Egyptians were very late entry. I don't think I played Egypt ever in the national team. I don't remember. They came after 2013, I think. When I was already assistant coach at that time for the national team. So we met them when I was a coach already. I didn't really play Egypt. I think I played Madagascar, I played maybe Senegal, or maybe Angola, but not Egypt.
You spoke about Kenya, and I remember that this very goals. Just a week ago, Uganda was playing Kenyan American football, and the results weren't as impressive. 14-0 Kenya won, and then also last weekend rugby, both the men and the women were playing in Kenya in the World Cup. Women lost terribly. I don't want to talk about that. The men, it was a tough game. But
Tough weekend.
Yeah, and then this weekend also the boys have gone back to Kenya.
Is that sevens?
No, yeah, they're playing both the men and the women in Safari 7. So yeah, I'd wish you all the best during the Safari 7. So I want to come back to you. Coach Rising, we had about 7 games left in the season. Prior to you knowing that coach was coming in, did you know Coach Mavita personally?
Not personally, but I've heard a lot about her. Like, during our high school days, they did like the national team coach, so it was always in my life, wow, she's a wonderful coach. Like, so when they tell us that she's going to join the team, I was personally excited.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be coached by the national team coach. You know how you get excited?
Yeah.
So others were like, no, she's going to come with new rules, and like, they're like, I don't care. All I know is I'm going to be trained by her. So
Yeah.
when coach comes, she comes on the game day.
Mm.
We're playing Watoto. Yes, we're playing Watoto at the YMCA. So the rule was come early and you play. Come at 8, game that day. So we prepare. We have no issues with taking time. So I took my time, I came early. Coach says, if you didn't come early, you're going to play. So we're playing 6 minutes. Coach tells us it's going to be a tough day. We're going to play like slaves.
Should I say that?
Yes.
Did I use that word?
Slaves. We just said we're going to have a hard day. So play. So we played. I was happy. Like, she was at the touchline. Yes, well, I know we're not that good. We're doing our pickup. She's giving us new rules. She's giving us new players. Play this, play this. But remember, we play pickup. Basically, pickup. So game was tough on us, but regardless. We had a new coach. We had a coach on our touchline. So I was excited for the rest of the remaining games. So whatever came, I was happy.
And now, okay, you're excited and everything, but as you said, some people were opposed because new rules were coming in. Personally, you're excited, but on the other players, I don't want to say names here, but we had a couple of our players who used to come in once in a while. How was it like for them? You know, what were they saying? You know.
Okay, the thing was, like, you can't just come and give us new rules.
Yeah.
Others were like, nah, we can't handle this. It's too harsh on us. We're not being paid. It's too harsh. Like, I came like 10 minutes to game time. Why she refused me to play?
Yeah.
Then, well, like, she said, come 1 hour before the game.
Yeah.
So her rules were, come 1 hour before game. You can't do that. Others are like, nah, I can't handle this. Most of them just started going off.
And they're just 2 rules? Just 2 rules?
No, we have to train. You want to play? Come for training.
Yeah.
Second thing, come on time. Game day 1 hour before time. Another thing, when you're not going to come for training, communicate 1 hour before.
Yeah.
So it's about you telling coach, I'm not going to make it 1 hour before.
Yeah.
Then game day, tell her if you're going to be late, coach, I'm going to be late.
Yeah.
That was how it's.
So,
Yeah, but I found them easy.
yeah, so like, and exactly because, you know, okay, when you tell someone really, the rules don't seem hard.
Yes,
But see, because it's mostly communication. Every year, women complain, the relationships, men have to communicate. So it's key.
Simple.
Communication is key, yeah.
You know how they say, to be a player, you have to be disciplined.
Yeah.
But her rules were simple. You're not going to make it informal. I've told you come 1 hour before game time. Come 1 hour before game time.
Okay, so our coach, now back to you.
Yeah.
You joined Sparks. I know I've skipped much about, you know, national team. You didn't go so much into it, but then you are a coach first of all before you joined Sparks. How did you start coaching? Because you said in 2013 you're the deputy coach on the national team.
Yeah.
How was it like? You know, how did you start coaching?
Well, I literally was given an opportunity by the federation.
Yeah.
So I was manager and assistant coach at that time for A1 Challenge. After I stopped playing in 2009, 2010. I stopped playing. I hung my sneakers up. So I went into management a little bit. When I was playing, I was already managing the team. anyway. So when I stopped playing, I went into full management of A1 Challenge, and then I became an assistant coach. Then the national team, the league federation, actually the football appointed me as assistant coach to the team.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first time that Haji Santuru was coming in as the committee chairman.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't him that appointed me, it was the federation that appointed me on the national team. So that was when I started. I really didn't have much experience coaching. I think it was a gesture of maybe we can bring her in as one of our female leaders. It was a gesture. So I had to take it seriously from that point. I have to know what I'm doing. I have to know my staff. I have to represent.
Yeah.
I just can't be a wallflower. I don't like to do that. I want to be there on merit. It's very important to me. Then I went into coaching. I left A1 Challenge for a bit. I went to coach Japan for a few months.
Yeah.
Then I went to Germany for a course, and I came back. I coached KCCA. I left KCCA. I didn't coach this year.
Yes.
So I joined Sparks. I got a phone call from the sports tutor in
Yeah.
and she asked me, are you interested in this position? Do you think you want to help the team? I was like, okay. I really don't mind. I like to work with young girls. I like to work with young girls. And I'm a development coach. I like to put things together. I like to build. I'm not a fixer. So I don't like quick fixes. So this was a great opportunity. I knew when I was going there I had to build from the bottom. It's not going to be tough, especially because Makerere has really changed from when I was there to now, in terms of resources, in terms of the attention sports is given now, and how we used to win everything when I used to play. That was a long time ago. We used to win absolutely. We used to sweep absolutely everything. Now it's ECU. Now it's DJ.
Yeah,
Kumba, once in a while. So it's a different terrain. It's different thing motivating these girls to play without money, without anything. But at the same time, I know I have a group of girls on campus who also show up on court because they want to, because they like the game, not because of anything else. Yeah, and in university, you don't really expecting money all the time. Maybe periodically. Yes. And some motivations.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I can do a few things with the help of the ladies, big help from the ladies, to see how we can grow.
Yeah. So you told us, in summary, your coaching career. You went to Javon, then you went to Germany, then you came back and coached KCCA. That time when you came back to coach KCCA, if I'm right, you were the only, actually until last year, you were the only lady coach. Yeah. And this also reminded me just briefly because I was listening to message you must be knowing her.
Yeah, Sheila.
Sheila. She also told us that for long stretches, she was the only female coach in
and
volleyball.
Coaching men.
Exactly, yes, exactly. And she won a championship some time back.
She's really great.
Yeah, exactly. So, having that burden, or say burden, but that mantle, because right now when they were looking at you, they look at you just as a coach, but as a female coach, you understand? Like the only female coach in the league, how much pressure was on you to perform?
I don't like the tag of a female coach. I don't like it.
I know, but because you may not like it, but when people outside they are looking, that they tag you like that.
I don't want to also take that away because it's representation is important. Yeah, I think representation is important, and we have a lot of female referees right now, which is amazing. Who are refereeing our game, they're doing great. Sometimes not great. Same for the men. Sometimes it's contentious. So if I don't feel pressure coaching because I'm a female. I don't. What gives me pressure is that I'm not competent. That gives me pressure that I'm not good. I'm not doing my best. I'm not giving my best to my team. I'm not in a top game. That gives me pressure. So if I don't have an answer for my team, they'll ask me something, that gives me pressure. If I go to a place where the top coaches and I'm not catching up, that gives me pressure. So that's what gives me pressure. Not really that I'm a woman on the sideline. I'm the only woman. I've done that in sports for a really long time. When I'm the only woman sitting with guys, I'm used to that. I can handle that. But it's not a big problem now. What my biggest pressure is, am I competent enough? You know, can I find my feet? Can I speak for myself? Am I giving all my best?
Yeah, but now, okay, to you, it may not be as big or, let me say, scary to you. But then when you look at yourself and you look at the coaching space, you know, in Uganda mostly, don't you think that maybe we need more coaches out there? Like, you are given a chance to coach. Don't you think more coaches to give a chance, not just to the national team, but let me say Sparks, the calls someone, Kumba, whichever, or let me say university or institution. Do you think they need to try and give an opportunity?
So I think it's important. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine. He's in Cameroon, and West Africa has a lot of success stories for women playing the highest level. I think they have like 5 women who play in the played the WNBA, and I think they're 5 like legends. And I asked one of the guys in Cameroon, like, why you have such a rich culture, women who have played college and what. Why do you continue seeing men as coaching staff? So he told me the women actually don't coach. They don't coach. They don't go into coaching. They want to do they want to be team manager. They want to be, I don't know. Mostly they want to be team managers.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
So he told me they actually have to coach, and that's important. I think there are various ways of being given an opportunity. You can be given an opportunity like me, but I was already showed a little bit of interest in coaching. You can be absolutely. You must be given an opportunity if it's there. You must show interest. You must show, and you must be brave. You must face these people. You must be brave. It's important, but also a support system is very important. I didn't really have a support system. I talk to Sheila sometimes about how to manage some things, how to handle some things. But we don't have a support system that we can see how did you do this? I don't have any reference. I don't have anyone to talk to, like, how did you do this? I cannot talk to a fellow man.
That's why I would say, like, there should be some pressure, because, you know, for a man, you can, you know, try to, in case something squeezes you,
coaching is generally a very lonely job. At the end of the day, whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're a man or a woman, if you lose, you're going to be stressed. And it's going to mess you up, whether you're a man or a woman, by the way, I think. And you're going to find, you don't look for answers. So a community of people who support each other. I don't know if the men generally don't want to talk to each other. So I like to think that at the end of the day, every coach is suffering there. But after you get out of that phase, who is around you? Who can you speak to? I don't have a community. But I think the ladies that are coming up, Angela is coaching Banyama, which is absolutely amazing. Nadine, Peace is, I think, has her own academy. Lydia is coach player. So we talk to each other. I encourage them to take up this role that they're going to go for this coaching. I think Joan is in Qatar, UAE. She's a level 1 coach. She's a level 1 coach. That's amazing. So it's not easy, but we have to be given the opportunity. We have to be brave, and we have to put our hands up.
If you're watching this or listening to us on the podcast, if you're an upcoming coach, please, suffering is part and parcel of the job.
It's a lonely job.
Exactly. So guys, if you're suffering, please just keep suffering. You'll get there. So we're going to come back to you. Coach comes in. We lose the last 7 games, unfortunately. But there was a big change. Tell us how that was like,
Because our first game was the second round. We had 27. 27-98.
That was against UPDF. I don't know, we're very happy because we didn't reach 100.
Why were you happy?
The coach was telling us, do whatever. That was telling us, they shouldn't reach 100. So we're not minding about scoring whatsoever. We're just there to defend them and not reach 100.
And I remember that game because these guys had 95, I think, for the last 2 minutes.
Oh,
Hey, so this guy defended
only two guys.
for a long time.
So we're just like,
Yeah.
Simon was like, if it means fouling, foul. But not the time. So we played our highest defense, but we lost. So from 27, we went to Legends? Our total game, we lost it. The range was in 19.
Yeah.
I think they were 50s.
But no, we're not talking about the coach came, you know. Because I remember the first game should have been Amazon.
Yes, it was Amazon. That was
Amazon,
our
it was your first game
That
with
was
coach.
yeah.
Amazon was your first game, yeah. I remember that, yeah.
It wasn't scary, it was 98. Because usually when you go for the game, we're going to lose, but the range wasn't. So our main thing was, let's improve from the previous losses. We kept losing, but I don't know about it. From my positive, let's say, mindset, I'm like, we are there. I know we're going to lose, but at least now we can say we have a play. We can say the coach will call for time and things like this. At least we had that. The coach came and do this, spread out, space out, like give yourself space. So with that, we kept improving. The losses were there, but we're not that bad.
Yeah.
I was happy. We lost it.
Yeah, and then now I want to take you back. In the last 3 games, we played Legends, Chibuli, and then the Gazelles. Now, if you remember right, you guys led against Legends at halftime by 1 point. There was a 1 point lead. I remember it was about 1918, something like it. It was not scored, but you guys had a lead. 1 point lead. How was it like? Because Legends had dismantled us in the first game we had played in round 1. They had dismantled the Sparks completely.
You know, we had never played in a game.
Since you had come, yeah, but we had missed some time. Yeah.
But we won one game though.
No, we won 2 games against Seta, both
Seta.
games, 2 games, yeah.
That one we let at least we don't let a high school win. That one we had it, we have to pass it over. But then when we had a lead, I looked at the score and I was like, it's 1 by 3. Yeah. We had a lead at 1 when it was a positive response. Like everyone was, it was really like ready to play.
Yeah. And now the final 2 games, it was the back-to-back, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Chibuli, it was a close game till the last quarter around the end of that match. But then the final game against Lady Gazelles, Makerere had as many as a 10-point lead at some point in the second half. Until Patricia got an injury. You guys remained probable. Guys, in the final game of Sparks, it was the 5 players available and 1 got injured, so it was 4 people who remained. Tell us, how was that moment like? You guys had the lead, leading scorer, it's a deep injury. How was it like at that moment for you guys?
I can say it was a bit traumatizing because we are now down by 1. We have an advantage. So we go we have to. And then they kept using that advantage that we are less than. So, but if they were, I can't say they didn't use that advantage. They didn't use it. Because if you look at the way they scored, it's not like as if they beat us like all the way over. Coach gave us what to play like before, squeeze it in, string the defense, and they're not getting it. We tried that and it worked. Just that because they had 1 man advantage, that's why they beat them, took the lead. But it's not because one person was out. Actually, that time is when the players were most united. So they brought back Patricia to just play it down, and it's still intimidating. So we lost it, but we had it at the same time. And I can't say we're that sad. We're excited, we're going to cut cake and stuff like that. Closing the season, the win. It was unfortunate that we lost.
Yeah.
But it was a nice fight. I had fun.
Okay, now coach, for you, when you joined Sparks, because right now we know we're in the off-season and everything, but then when you joined Sparks around that time, the team is playing game, brought new rules, and those are 7 games that you coached. Which difference did you see from the players in terms of attitude, in terms of skill? What difference did you see?
Well, after the first game, Amazon. I wasn't available that week, so I just showed up to help on the side. I didn't coach them. So I was also shocked that they do lists of names to play. So I told the captain that it won't happen again. I told him that after the first game that we can only play when we train. That should be how a team should be. So I actually did not ask anyone to leave. I just told them this is what needs to happen in order for you to step up. And I said there's no magic in sports. I believe in working hard and effort. I told him if you give me effort, I'll do that any day. I'm not looking for the most talented player. I'm looking for the player who gives me the most effort in everything. So I said this is what we need to do, just these 3 things to move forward. We're going to have a good season every day. And I think the players who couldn't manage those new things that we were doing, they fell off by their own. And we were left with only 6 players. It was quite tough, considering that we play at 10, at midday, at 1 p.m. It was, and it's the last thing back. It's tough. It's really tough for a team that isn't conditioned enough. But that also shows the players that we named are the toughest players. They want to play. They have team spirit, and they want to do it. I mean, they know it's going to be hard, but they're going to stick in there. So the group of the named it is the team you're going to go with, and everybody's expectations are cut out for you. You're not pushing. I'm pushing to the choir. So that I was okay with that, and I was very open with them, and I told them that there's no magic. You don't expect magic, but you just work hard, you put in effort, and you work together. You're going to see these things.
Okay. Now I'm just going to cut you short on that. Makerere Sparks currently we're in the off-season, and about a month ago we had the tryouts, and so many guys turned up.
Yes.
How has it been going after the tryouts?
Yeah, so I was actually shocked that there are actually a couple of girls who can play and they have nowhere to play. So that was the thing that shocked me the most. They don't have a platform to play some like that. Yeah, you see came back. So what we should do in the past, and where are those girls play? And then they're decent players. If they're given an opportunity to play, I think they can do something. They have everything about the opportunity and about to put in. So that was the first thing I thought I could have all these girls being there. Somebody I've been looking for as well. Like, oh, you're here. Where have you been? But also there were a couple of also freshers who are looking for a place to play. They are going from high school. They're looking. That also was good. And there was, I think, they didn't know where they could train. So that was good. So now we have practice 3 times a week. Show up. And we like to have a good environment that people can learn, ask questions. I'm a tough coach, I'm very tough. I want these guys to have high standards. I don't like mediocre. I don't want you to
I don't want the army of Coach Mavita.
I think sports is like the army. If you look at it, I think it's like the army.
Yeah.
Because you have to work in a system.
Yeah.
You have to follow a goal. And you have to be able to follow your captain, team, So I think it's important for these girls to understand that they can get to the highest level if they do their best. They need to follow the system.
Yes, Coach, now as we conclude, we're going to do the final thing. I know that you happen to have a program called Score. Could you please tell us what Score Beyond is, what it does, and why that initiative is there?
So Scorpion Leadership Organization is my baby. It's getting older now. It's 8 years old, and we do sport for development, and we have a special focus for women and girls. We're based now in the Greater North, and we do a lot of sports-oriented solutions for people in the community, and our targets are education retention, health and livelihood, and livelihood improvement. And we're looking to improve the quality of life for the women and girls in the community setting.
Yes. Now, AYak, any last remarks as we conclude? We know that the season shall start, I think, in March. You guys are you're still in November here, so you guys are about 4 months to improve. In the Sparks, and what do you think Sparks is going to be like come next season?
Well, I can't promise everything, but as long as I believe, as long as you show up, follow the simple rule, be disciplined, show up for training, show the effort, doesn't matter how talented you are. Just show up and listen to instructions. Next season shall be.
Yes, and now, coach, I want to conclude, of course, with that Sparks is going to be also playing next season, just mentioned next season. Which plans do you have for Sparks? Is there anything that you want to tell people who follow Sparks? What people should watch out for Sparks fans? Anything? Just look at the camera, tell them, and they know what to expect.
Yeah. So we definitely are going to have hardworking girls. Absolutely, we're going to have a hardworking team. We're going to have a team that puts in effort, and we're going to compete. So I promise the girls, and it's not going to be up to me. It's really up to them. So if we're going to have a great team, it's going to be about how great the players are. It's not about the coach. It's about how great the players are. So we're going to work hard on our coaching staff with Coach Simon. We're going to work hard to make sure we get the team to a position where they can compete every single day. So that's what we're working at. That's what we're working on, and that's our goal for now. Thank you.
It's also just to inform you briefly that Two Bob Sports will be covering Sparks throughout the whole season. So in case you want to know anything Sparks, just make sure you check out our YouTube for any highlights. Just about any post interviews, pre-game interviews, some training videos, and also if you can check out Two Bob Sports at wordpress.com. Shall be having all stories of Sparks, and not just Sparks, but sports in general. So just make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, everywhere. Just look for Sparks, and mostly make sure to share this YouTube video, because we shall be coming back to this video after Sparks and the promotion to the NBL. So guys, thank you very much. It's been lovely having these two ladies here, and I look forward to hearing from your feedback and seeing you in the next episode.